Hey, is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horses.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
Thank you. All right, all right, all right. The show is Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin, and our guest today, with the fabulous hair and beard and the wonderful guitar playing, is David Falcone from Philadelphia.
It's good to see you. Nice to be here, Ralph. Thank you.
Welcome. Yeah. So tell us about that tune.
All right, well, actually the name of the tune is almost as long as the song. It's called The Girl, the Gown, and the Cliffs of Moher. And I'm not sure why it's called that. I do know at one time I had this image of if you know the Cliffs of Moher, it's a magical place, and I had this image of a woman dancing in the wind, in the breeze over the ocean, and then that's just where it went. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure whether that happened after I played it or before. It's been too long. But
The
that's
Cliffs of Moher is in England?
in Ireland.
Ireland.
Beautiful, beautiful view over the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
Great. What else would you like to share with us?
A song, a tune?
Great.
Okay, let me switch guitars here. I'm going to play another instrumental. This one is very different. This is called No Exit.
That was very different.
Yeah, well, that's called No Exit because when I was writing it, I couldn't find an ending.
No way out.
No way out. So, but I eventually did, and then I later found out that Sartre wrote a play called No Exit, and now people make the connection, and I just let them go with it. So, at any rate, yeah, it's a fun piece to play. So. All right.
You found inspiration in certain artists.
Yes, and I you know, I probably would be making it up if I told you I actually knew where my inspiration comes from, in the sense of what ultimately happens here. Actually, and this the answer. What I would say about this might change tomorrow. But in terms of artists, people like Pierre Bensoussan and John Renbourn, Leo Kotke, in terms of fingerstyle guitar, and in terms of vocals, you know, writers like Dylan and folks like that. But most recently, if I had to say where my inspiration comes from, I play in hospitals, and it's a very intimate kind of thing where you're not playing for an audience, and these folks are teaching me how to play, and I'm not making that up. So if I really located inspiration today, it would be in the intimacy of playing in hospital rooms. So I hope that isn't corny, but that's the truth of it.
That's a good thing to do.
Yeah, well, it happened, as it were, that I had time open up, and there's a program actually called Musicians on Call that I'm a part of, and we got together, and the whole thing is just takes care of itself. And again, I'm learning something about playing music by having music go between me and another person rather than me and an audience. They're getting the benefit of it, I think.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Dad. Yeah, well, so can I play another song?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
by all means.
All right, I'm going to sing one. This song is called Buddha. I'm not going to take the time to introduce it. I'm just going to play it. I walked upon a dream last night, a road dark and dry and cold, and I came across a caisson loaded down with guns and gold, and there among the spoils in fever, shattered fright, laid a soldier, sick and broken, in the darkness and the night. And I don't know if it's the suffering, the anger, the guilt or shame, the helplessness, the emptiness of the endless paths of pain. But I know with doubtless clarity that when I finally wake, I'll never be the same. I walked upon a dream last night, a road ancient, cracked and bruised, and I came across a wagon loaded down with painful truths. And there among the memories, in a timeless fading light, laid a soldier, old and broken, in the darkness and the night. And I don't know if it's the suffering, the anger, the guilt or shame, The helplessness, the emptiness of the endless paths of pain. But I know with doubtless clarity that when I finally wake, I'll never be the same. I walked upon a dream last night, a road silent, thick and still, and I came across a chariot loaded down with nothing real. And there among lost promises, in the shadow of a life, laid a soldier dead and broken in the darkness and the night. And I don't know if it's the suffering, the anger, the guilt or shame, the helplessness, the emptiness of the endless paths of pain. But I know with doubtless clarity that when I finally wake, I'll never be the same. I walked upon a dream last night, a road black and white and small, and I came across a TV screen loaded down with greed and war. And there among the truths and lies, in a trace of scattered sky, I saw you and me and all of us in the darkness and the night. And I don't know if it's the suffering, the anger, the guilt or shame, the helplessness, the emptiness of the endless paths of pain. But I know with doubtless clarity that when I finally wake, I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same. Thank you. Thank you very
Beautiful
much.
song.
It's actually it's based on Buddha's story. He saw a sick man, saw a dying man, and a dead man, and then there's our little world that we share with all of that. So that's Buddha.
Good one.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
So you, in your day job,
Yes.
teach psychology
Yes.
at LaSalle University.
That's right. Yeah, I've been teaching at LaSalle for 34 years. If my math is correct, I started in 1980, and it's funny how the performing works its way into my teaching, and my teaching works its way into my performing. It's they're not really all that different. But what I like, and I don't know, that it occurred to me one time, and it's worth mentioning, that what I like about music is that the meaning of it it's purely something we create together. You know, the listener and where when you teach, there's this real sense that one person is trying to communicate something to someone else, where music isn't like that. It's just sound that goes into the air, and then people construct out of it what they want. I mean, I don't know if the distinction's really all that pure, but it feels that way to me. It makes the music very special. But I love teaching too. Yes.
I could call you professor.
You could call me professor, but David works fine. Yeah, I'm not sure I ever really got comfortable with that title. The students, I mean, it's not that they don't call me David, but could be anything from Mr. Falcone to doctor to whatever. But there's no narrow label that I require. It just is what it is.
And you play regularly at Acoustic Live.
Yeah, World Cafe Alive. I play mostly in the Philadelphia area. I get a little bit further north. I play in Frenchtown and New Hope. But World Cafe Live, I have a wonderful relationship there with the folks. Each week, the radio station, XPN, has a thing called the Free at Noon, and then I play after the Free at Noon. And it's just been a wonderful way to share the music. I've been doing that for, 7 or 8 years now or something, every Friday. So if anyone is in the Philadelphia area and you want to come by and catch some tunes, it's a lunchtime kind of audience, but respectful. Stop by World Cafe Live, Friday from 1 to 2. So.
Great.
All right. Another one?
Yes.
Another one. All right, so I'm going to let you. You want a vocal or do you want an instrumental? What do you feel like?
I'd like to hear another song.
Another song. Okay, I'm going to do another song then. All right. An aunt, one of my aunts a number of years ago sent me a newspaper clipping where that Bob Dylan was opening for Pope Paul, and of course I thought, oh my God, are you kidding me? There's a song in here. I got it. And I had this idea. It was going to be this crazy, funny tune and stuff where Bob Dylan was going to try to be, who he can be with the Pope, and the Pope was going to try to be who he can be with Bob Dylan, and that song never happened. I tried, it just never happened, so I put it away. And then one day I got up and this just came out, and it ends up being, a conversation between two prophets. So. Look at all these people and how they fill this place. You and me together, we're standing on the stage. Who would have thought it would have taken us this long? They came to hear my gospel, they come to hear your song. And I wonder how they got here, and I wonder what they do, and what their day-to-day is like, and what it means to you. I saw how you rose above it, and how your wisdom grew, and how they heard the words you spoke, and they took it all for true. Bless me, Father, for I have been such a long time past since I looked within. My choices were many, and my options were few. You could hardly blame me for the things I had to do. And I didn't have the comfort of a book that came before. Had to find my own road, I could never be that sure. And I didn't know hit me when the masses turned my way. So I simply spoke the words that they wanted me to say. You understand? Look at all these people, don't recognize a face. You and me together, God, we really fill this place. Who would have thought it would have taken us this long? You and me together, they'll think something's really wrong. And I wonder how they got here, and I wonder what they do, and what their day-to-day is like, and what it means to you. I watched you from a distance, they wouldn't let me get too close. I saw you reach so many and gave them back their souls. Bless me, Robert, for I have been, every day I spend too much time within. And my choices are many, and my options are few. You can hardly blame me for the things I had to do. And I didn't have the comfort of your wide and open road. Had to find a way to do exactly what I was told. And I didn't know what to say or what I was supposed to be, so I simply spoke the words that were handed down to me. You understand? So God bless all the people, for they have been. Such a long time will pass till they look this way again. Their choices will be many, and their options will be few. We can hardly blame them for the things they'll have to do. And they'll find there are no right ways, and there are so many wrong. And somewhere in between, find the gospel and a song. And they won't know what hit them when their children turn away, and they try to call them home again, and there are no words to say. You understand?